Before Resident Evil changed survival horror forever, Capcom experimented with a different kind of nightmare: dinosaurs. Released in 1999 and directed by Shinji Mikami, Dino Crisis is a survival horror classic packed with secrets, branching paths, hidden memos, and multiple endings. Today we're diving deep into the full story, uncovering the lore hidden in memos, solving key puzzles, and explaining every possible ending.
You have mail. The second report from Military Experiment Facility. Agent name, Tom.
I have successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned. I have encountered no information regarding top-secret development of new type weapons, but I have discovered there is an unexpected individual at this facility. The man is Dr. Kirk, the leading authority of our nation's energy research. Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working as the head of a non-weapon project at this facility. The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved, recommending that necessary actions be taken immediately.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk. Operation Instructions.
Approaching drop zone.
Feels like we've got a little turbulence.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated convergence point. Got it?
Sorry I'm late.
It's time. Let's move out.
It's the year 2009. You play as Regina, a member of the Secret Operation Raid Team, or SORT for short, an elite government team sent to Ibis Island. Your mission is to investigate a top-secret research facility where scientist Dr. Edward Kirk, presumed dead 3 years ago, has resurfaced, working on a mysterious project known as the Third Energy. But what starts as a simple recovery mission quickly spirals into a fight for survival, because Kirk's experiments have torn open reality itself, and in turn unleashing prehistoric predators.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies. Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Regina arrives with her squad, consisting of squad leader Gale, Rick, and Cooper. Almost immediately things go wrong, as Cooper is ambushed and killed by raptors before even reaching the facility.
Let me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there, and ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny. Still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
It may be good to add that the gameplay behind Dino Crisis revolves around the same style of fetch and go story progression that Resident Evil had, so some players might find a sense of familiarity in that.
That's disgusting.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
Gale!
This sets the tone early. Unlike Resident Evil zombies, raptors are fast, intelligent, and lethal. Ammo is scarce, and running is often the best option.
What's our status?
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff. So, what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just hope he's still alive. Anyway, our first priority is to complete the mission.
What we ought to do is just call in the chopper and get off this death trap.
That's a great idea, but Cooper has the radio, and he's missing. Hey, what's with this monitor?
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
We can investigate that area after we finished our sweep of the ground level.
Okay, then I'll take care of the shutters that are blocking the way. You work your way in, grab the dock, and then rendezvous back here.
In the early game and throughout the entirety of Dino Crisis, you will encounter special doors, each marked, that can only be accessed with a trio of keys that the player must find first. Also, to aid in our mission, Rick gives us access to the shutters, effectively closing off sections of the building and in turn can prevent the dinosaurs from chasing the player.
A survivor!
Are you from the rescue team?
Yes, I am. Do you know where I can find Dr. Kirk?
Kirk? That fool. What's he plotting now?
What are you talking about?
Here. Take this.
What's this for?
I don't know. Told me extremely vital.
Gale, you're still alive. Good timing.
What is it? Another lizard?
That's no lizard. It's a dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
Look, something's really wrong with this place. This whole mission has gone sour.
Hey, it's always eat or be eaten out in the battlefield, no matter who or what you're up against. Any word on the dock yet? I've got to hook up with Rick again. My radio's dead, and he's the only one who can fix it.
After a series of fetch and go to progress a story, we eventually come to obtain the 2 panel keys needed to unlock the safe in the Chief's room, where we get a keycard L and a glimpse into the true horror that the island inhabits.
Oh, you've got to be
want to mention that the T-Rex you're seeing functions similar to the Tyrant from Resident Evil, where you have a series of short encounters with it, including some battle of course, but it all leads up to the big fight towards the end of the game.
That you, Regina?
Yeah? So, do we have power yet?
We're in the green, thanks to you. Look, I need you to come back here. There's something I have to talk to you about.
What's the emergency?
Gale just told me he saw someone on the underground monitor.
It flashed by pretty quick, but I'm sure I saw something. Rick, open the shutter to the underground area. What is it?
It's a distress signal from one of our team members. It must be Cooper.
Yeah, or it might be Tom. He infiltrated this facility posing as one of the researchers. Can you pinpoint the signal?
It's coming from outside of the building, to the east of the rear entrance we came in from.
Look, we'll deal with it later. Our first priority is the survivor in the underground. It could be the doc.
What are you talking about? He's asking for our help. We don't leave our own behind.
And what if it's a trap? Would you want one of us to come and rescue you?
Don't bother. I'm willing to take that risk.
Remember our mission. We're not here to babysit.
That's your way of operating, not mine. All right. You have your access to the underground, Gale. So get moving. You handle your things your way, I'll handle my things my way.
That punk is really starting to get on my nerves. Regina, I'm heading out to investigate the underground.
Inside the complex, tensions rise between Gale and Rick. Gale believes the mission comes first, secure Dr. Kirk at any cost. Rick, however, prioritizes survival and a safe extraction. This conflict sets up one of the game's most unique features, branching paths. Throughout the story, you'll often choose whether to follow Gale's aggressive approach or Rick's cautious strategies.
Tom!
They came out of nowhere. Didn't have a chance.
Tom, can you tell us what's going on here?
Kirk's insane. His experiments have nothing to do with energy development.
Tom!
Here, take this.
His wounds are pretty bad. We have to move him someplace safe immediately.
Finally, we have access to the elevator outside.
Good. Now we can head straight down to the underground.
Rick!
He's dead.
It's not your fault.
Yeah. I'll be in the control room.
Regina, what's taking so long? We've got a job to finish.
We found Tom. He didn't make it.
That idiot.
How do things look over on your end?
I'm in the lab area. I know the doc's still hiding around here somewhere.
I can see an elevator from here. Maybe I can use that to go down from the first floor.
As you explore, you'll uncover dozens of memos and files that expand the lore. They reveal how Dr. Kirk's third energy project accidentally tore holes in time, pulling dinosaurs into the modern world. Some documents detail government conspiracies, while others hint at failed, horrifying experiments the player never encounters directly. These memos reward curious players with a deeper understanding of the tragedy behind Ibis Island.
He's not here.
Why? This operation is taking way too long already.
Warning. The emergency system has been activated. Emergency lockdown in progress.
What's going on?
Oh, Kirk must have tripped off the security system. That fool.
What's your status, Regina? I'm reading an emergency lockdown in your section.
We're trapped inside here. Kirk must have triggered it off. We didn't touch anything.
Can you clear it?
I'll see what I can do.
What's wrong with this thing?
Cool it, Gale. We'll find a way out somehow.
Dino Crisis isn't just about survival, it's also about problem solving. The most reoccurring puzzles revolve around the DDK disk system, where you collect paired disks to decrypt door codes. It forces the player to pay close attention to memos and environmental clues. Okay, real quick, I gotta say, these puzzles were hard and really didn't click with me until the third one that you face, and then even then I thought I was getting the hang of it until the more advanced DDK locking system that the player encounters later on, the ones that include numbers, like they had me going wild for a minute, so most definitely not the fun window of time. Resource management is also key. You must craft tranquilizers which will put the creatures to sleep, mix healing items to ensure survivability, and decide when to fight or flee.
The emergency lockdown has been bypassed. You have 10 minutes until this section is sealed off.
We'd better get moving. We've bypassed the door lock and we're on our way out.
That's great, but the entire underground area is crawling with dinosaurs. You'll never be able to make it through there.
Don't sweat it. I'll take them all out one by one if I have to.
Brilliant plan, fearless leader, but I have a better one. These readouts tell me there's an emergency escape hatch in the dock's private quarters. You should be able to make a clean break through there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but there's one problem. The hatch is password locked through the mother system.
Forget it. If you can't crack the code before the dinosaurs rush in, we'll be completely trapped.
I know. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't.
Fine. What about you, Regina?
Make your choice.
One of Dino Crisis's most innovative features is its branching story paths. Side with Gale and you'll face more direct combat scenarios, chasing Dr. Kirk aggressively, whereas if you decide to follow Rick, you rely on hacking systems and stealth strategies instead. These decisions don't just change the moment-to-moment gameplay, they also affect which characters survive and which endings you'll see.
Hold it! Dr. Kirk, we've come to help. We're representatives from your nation's government.
My nation? I'm touched. And what do you government agents want with me?
Shut up. You're coming with us if I have to knock you out and drag you back myself.
Well, according to the government, I'm officially deceased, correct?
If that's the way you want it, I'd be more than happy to oblige. So what'll it be, genius?
Relax, Agent. My study is nearing its final stages. Magnificent, isn't it? But I can't leave before I've analyzed the final results.
I don't give spit about your results. I'm taking you back under orders, so shut up and follow me. Regina, locate the communication facility and call in the extraction chopper.
You can't do this! I have rights!
According to command, your government property, pal. I suggest you take it up with them.
No! They can't do this to me! They deserted me 3 years ago and now they want me back? This is preposterous!
Shut up.
Then shoot me, idiot. You lame, flat-top, jaw-headed...
Shut up. Where's the communication room?
Take the elevator up from the control room.
I need a card to access that elevator. I know you've got one. Hand it over, Doc.
Fine.
So, We're all set then. I'll meet you at the heliport.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
I have a little unfinished business to take care of. I'll drop this guy off with Rick. Now get moving.
Unfinished business?
As you saw, we find and secure Dr. Kirk after escaping through the hatch that was in the experiment simulation room, and he says that his studies are in the final stages, and all he needs to do is analyze the results. Gale does not care, as the mission was only to secure the doc, who gives us a key to access the communication room by using the locked door that was back in the control room, which was actually an elevator. Inside the communications room, we find the antenna key. After activating the antenna, we are greeted by our fearsome friend.
Regina, what happened? The emergency lock on the second floor's just been activated.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
Don't sweat it. I'll release the lock.
I want to note that I died at this encounter a few times my first playthrough, because this motherfucker would just eviscerate me after literally the first round or slug I shot. I then realized that I needed to have like my back against the door when I was shooting the T-Rex. Oh, and every time I died, I was literally going back to the main menu and booting up a save because I didn't have any resuscitation, and I wasn't willing to use any of my continues since I had used 2 at this point.
Regina, do you copy?
Finally, signal.
Signal's weak. Interference. Static.
I'll give you the abridged version. Mission complete. Scrub the initial plans and pick us up at the heliport immediately.
The heliport?
This entire island's a bloodbath. The only survivor not on the team is the doctor. I'll give you the details later. Just get back here and pick us up ASAP.
Roger, I'm on my way. Regina, what's your situation?
The chopper's on its way here.
Great. Don't waste any time. And remember, use the main entrance to get to the heliport.
Okay, mission complete. We've made the call for extract, and all we have to do is meet up with our comrade at the heliport and we're off Ibis Island. There's a glimmer of hope for us. We make use of the gate at the front entrance to access the heliport, all while dodging pterodactyls and killing raptors along the way.
You okay, Regina?
Where's Gale?
I don't know. Haven't heard a word from him. What's he doing? Finally. You know, I had a really bad feeling about this mission. All things considered, it could have been a lot worse.
That's odd. Something must have those animals spooked.
That's right, shit is not sweet, as the T-Rex we've encountered previously has appeared once again and collides with our evac chopper, ultimately downing it. You as a player are forced to engage with it using the grenade launcher you find in the room prior. The Predator is literally taking these nades to the face before Rick calls us over for an escape from this dire situation.
We're screwed. The chopper's history. How are we gonna get out of here?
Calm down. We'll just have to find another way.
Ma, come off it. You're never this positive. Ah!
What happened?
Elevator shut. We'll have to find another way.
While waiting for Rick to repair the elevator, we find a memo from the body of a dead man recalling how monsters suddenly started appearing on the island, and how he was planning to make his escape by boat from the port on the lower level. This gives us an alternate way of getting off the island, assuming that the boat is still intact. We also find a CEO pass card off the dead man, which gives us access to all of the floors.
You done yet?
What do you mean? Of course. Let's get moving.
So, I think I found a way out of here.
Right on, girl. Let's hear it. Okay, we're here again. Now what?
We should be able to get to the underground port from here.
Yeah, then let's do it.
Hurry! I'm worried about Gale.
Our fearless leader? Fine. Let's move out.
What happened?
Ah, this piece of junk must have blown a fuse.
What's going on? The power went out.
Gale? Are you on floor B3?
Yeah, get the power online now.
Gale, it looks like there's a port nearby. There's gotta be a ship we can use.
Copy. Leave Kirk to me. You two get the power back online and secure our escape route.
Roger.
The main generator is down, so we take the backup battery from the corresponding generator and replace the one for the main generator. This gives us access to the control room on this floor. While sweeping the area, we find a dead body in a room full of holding containers, which you as a player have to rearrange to give us a path to the body. The body was also holding onto a DDK, which we will make use of eventually. Inside the security pass room, we discover a file after tripping the alarm that details the trials of the experiment. It notes how there are external staff present and how an overload of the generator could cause the destruction of the facility. The file recounts how during this period, Dr. Kirk was not to be seen for a whole week, and how his credibility is starting to be looked at. Finally, telling us about an ID rewriting device that we will be using later on.
Gale!
Yeah. Well, at least Kirk's running out of places to hide.
In the researcher restroom, we meet with Gale looking for Dr. Kirk, who has escaped from our grasp, so the hunt for him is back on. In the same room, we find a research journal that talks about how they've been working double time on the experiment, and how the scientists on the project were getting tired of the attitude from Dr. Kirk, even hatching a plan to poison the doctor himself. So it seems like at this point there had been some discourse going on within the facility. We find a level C key card and are ambushed by one of Dr. Kirk's experiments. After laying the creature to rest, we have access to the stabilizer design room and all subsequent level C doors. Inside we find a DDK and a memo which entails procedure regarding the generator. It notes how 2 devices are needed in advance: the initializer to generate power and the stabilizer to keep the reaction under a certain level, alongside with clues as to the password for their protective parts.
Regina, it looks like this door leads to the port. It'll take a while before I can pop this open.
You copy, Mike? I found the key to the port, but I got a lizard riding on my tail. I'm heading to the main elevator right now. I'll meet it at the ground level. Hurry!
Huh, sounds like we're not the only ones having problems.
I'm glad you're amused. But if that guy gets eaten, we're going to have to retrieve the key from that dinosaur's stomach. You've got to save him.
After another T-Rex encounter, the main generator is taken down, and so is our access to the elevator where the port key is located. So we have to replace the battery using the same one we snatched earlier, in turn giving us access to the large elevator where we retrieve the port card and another DDK key.
Think fast.
Yes! What is that?
I saw something like this in Kirk's personal lab. This could be a problem.
This vortex must be the side effect of the third energy experiment. So how are we supposed to get around this thing?
Either we find a way or we both end up as Dino droppings.
Not funny. Okay, I'll pull up any relevant data on the computer. Regina, you search around for any possible clues or leads.
We are hit with another roadblock as there appears to be a ripple-like vortex right in the middle of the hallway where we need to go, so solving this is priority number 1 for us right now. Alongside, we find a DDK input to unlock a door we previously could not enter. In the security pass room, we overwrite the 2 keycards using the code that one of them had on it. The DDKs we found up until this point unlock the previously locked door outside the security pass room that leads to the experiment room hall, where we will use another set of DDKs to gain access to the third energy area.
Rick, I've located the main generator of the third energy.
Great. See if you can activate it.
Inside the area, we try to start the generator using the main panel, but are told that it cannot begin until preparations are in order. In the next room over, the third energy control room, on the bottom floor, we find a key card and another researcher's journal that tells us that the generator cannot be operated without Dr. Kirk's ID card, alongside with evidence of military involvement regarding Dr. Kirk's experiment. On the top floor, another memo is found, this being instructions on how to operate the generator, and it says that after operating this panel, we are to head back to B3 and insert the stabilizer, and while there, operate the panel to connect the inhale shaft to the generator. Next, go up to B2 and set the stabilizer, then we can activate the generator, but also tells us that we need Dr. Kirk's keycard in order to activate. Now remember, we can rewrite IDs in the security pass room. Using the door across from where we found that last memo, we enter the power frequency room where we find a female researcher bleeding to death and the emergency power needed for the third generator needs to be resupplied. After dealing with that, we find a researcher's journal talking about how the scientists were wiretapping Dr. Kirk in order to find out what he and the government were involved in. Also, we are given the ID registration number for Dr. Kirk, so now all we have to do is find Dr. Kirk, get his fingerprints using the FC device on him to obtain a copy of his fingerprints, and use the rewriter back in the security pass room. Finally, we'll have access to the third energy generator.
Don't move.
And what do you think you're doing?
Carving a name for myself in history with the ultimate energy source.
Open your eyes, you freak. Your precious creation is nothing more than another weapon to be misused.
You seem to have a small degree of superficial intelligence. It's too bad that it is wasted on one who is about to die.
Rick, our target has been secured. Report here immediately. Sorry to interrupt your lecture, Doc. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying. I discovered how the third energy could affect space if it ran unchecked 3 years ago. I thought that the energy had the ability to transfer selective space to an alternate time-space continuum. But I was incorrect. The space was not transferred, it was exchanged. To put it in terms that even you can understand, third energy has the ability to replace a pocket in space with one from a different time.
What?
Yes. I came to these conclusions following this evening's final experiment. You've seen the effects yourself. Those beasts were occupying the space this facility is located on almost 65 million years ago.
Right. So that's how those dinosaurs appeared in our time.
Precisely. And that is what I have done.
Uh-huh. And how many people were sacrificed before you made this discovery?
Who cares? The numbers are quite irrelevant. Let's just say that there were many. Extraordinary deaths for ordinary men, don't you think?
Spoken like a true devil.
A god or a devil? I don't care about that. Only my experiment.
Enough. Only one thing matters at this point. Your grand invention is blocking our escape.
You need to destroy the vortex. The only way to do that is to allow the generator's third energy levels to overload. Theoretically speaking, the third energy and the vortex will cancel each other out if they come in contact with one another. But there is one small catch. If you cannot stop the generator's third energy overload, this entire region may be shifted to another point in the space-time continuum.
Then we'll just make sure to be somewhere else when the shift happens. No problem.
But we couldn't even activate the device.
You're missing the initializer and stabilizer, right?
Where are they?
Calm down. They should be stored in one of the security level A rooms on floor B3.
Very good, Doc. Now you understand our situation. We live, you live.
Okay, I'm all set to whip up a program that will send a stream of third energy into the vortex.
I'll keep an eye on the doctor. Regina, you go find those devices and overload the third energy. Remember, they're in a security level A room on floor B3.
Hold up. That whole floor is crawling with dinosaurs, including that T-Rex. Let's get this situation under control before charging off. Here, take this. The disc contains the draft plans for the initializer and stabilizer. I stumbled over them while searching through the database. Fortunately, the room where the parts are stored is not far from here. We should gather up the parts and assemble the devices.
Don't be ridiculous. Regina doesn't have the technical knowledge for that. We don't even know if all the right parts are there. We'd be better off simply trying to hunt down the completed devices.
It's too dangerous down there. She won't make it.
It's your call then, Regina. You're the one who has to do this. So what's your choice? Okay, let's do it.
Whatever you do, don't drop your guard for a second.
So we just had a crazy revelation bomb dropped here. The third energy isn't some all-new clean resource as we could expect given what we've seen and read from the journals. The energy actually has an effect on space if ran unchecked. Dr. Kirk explains how he thought during the experiments that the third energy could select space to warp throughout time, but it actually had the ability to transfer space and replace spaces in time with each other. The result being the dinosaurs that we have been seeing as they occupied the land where the island is located millions of years ago, and that people were sacrificed for the third energy. Dr. Kirk also tells us that in order to dispel the vortex blocking our way to the port is by overloading the third energy generator so the two forces cancel each other out. but after we've obtained the initializer and stabilizers from one of the locked A doors. There's a risk, however, that the whole area would be shifted to another point in time should we fail to stop it. We also obtain a level A keycard to unlock all those level A doors on the earlier floor, and the chance to snatch Dr. Kirk's fingerprints. Here we're also faced with another branching path. The team is debating on how to best go about obtaining the initializer and stabilizer. Gale believes that the team should just try one of those locked doors since we have a key to it to unlock it now. Rick believes that they should try and build the devices using the schematics that he obtained. There's a manual with instructions on how to build the devices in Dr. Kirk's lab. Whichever route the player chooses, they end up with a stabilizer and initializer. I do, however, want to mention this memo that we find in the special weapons storage of all places. It's the basic theory on the third energy, which tells how it's technology to extract energy from the atmosphere by controlling the flow of ions, but because of current technology, it leaves behind a peroxide similar to ozone, but it's deemed not an issue to the whole clean energy facade. After creating an ID card using Dr. Kirk's fingerprints, we can finally start the generator by inserting both the initializer and stabilizer, while connecting the inhale shaft and controlling the power output. Activating the generator, though, causes the entire facility to shake.
Third energy output is approaching critical point. Attempt to compensate.
Okay, Regina. Adjust the power output to maximum.
Here goes. Just remember there's no turning back once it overloads.
Then we won't look back. Crank that sucker and go out with a boom.
Danger. Generator has surpassed safety ground. Third energy overload in progress. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. All personnel evacuate immediately.
The ceiling! Move it!
What's the point in saving me? How pathetic.
Okay. Just get Kirk. Hurry.
Take it easy, Gale.
No. Take this. Tagged him with transmitter.
Gale. Gale!
All right. The overload levels are increasing. Just a little more. Looking good. Gale, what happened to him?
I don't know, but Kirk's gone.
I'm gonna kill him! This is it. All that's left is our escape. Let's go.
Wait, what about Kirk?
What about him? It's a miracle we're still alive at this point. Forget about him.
Don't forget the mission. You're not here to babysit.
Sorry, but I have a conscience. I'm taking you back, now.
No. You two get going. I'm going after Kirk.
What? You're insane! Don't you remember our situation? The third energy can't be controlled anymore. Staying here any longer is suicide!
I know. If I'm not back in 30 minutes, you two make your escape without me.
Hey! Do something!
Gale is injured after saving Dr. Kirk from a falling air vent due to the generator shaking the entire facility, and it's here where the player is faced with the final branching path option for the game. We can either choose to follow the mission to the end and follow Gale in his chase for Dr. Kirk, or follow Rick and prioritize getting off of the island through the port that is now accessible. The choices you made will determine what ending you will receive. There are 3 possible endings within Dino Crisis, with the best ending being Regina escaping with Rick and Gale surviving after being wounded saving Dr. Kirk, the alternate ending where Gale dies but Regina escapes with Rick, and the bad ending in which you fail to stop the third energy reactor, causing catastrophic consequences. These endings encourage replayability, while also rewarding players who experiment with different choices throughout the story.
We can't, at least not yet. It needs fuel and some repairs before it'll move.
I'll take care of the fuel then.
It looks like this thing is powered by some type of nuclear energy. Here, put the fuel in this.
Good enough?
It's the T-Rex again.
Leave him to me. You just work on getting that thing fixed.
Right. Hold up, Regina. Take this. Fire in the hole! Get down! Fry that Dino dodo!
You got your man, Gale.
You're not one to forget a grudge, are you?
Come on. Come on, let's go.
Regina, take this.
A disc?
It contains all the information on the third energy, including the details on how to use it as a weapon. Once we deliver this disc to our government, our real mission will be complete.
Just as I suspected.
What do you mean, our real mission? Our mission is to take back Dr. Kirk.
That was the official lie they fed you. Your boss only wanted the data from the very beginning.
What are you talking about?
Don't you get it, girl? It's so obvious. The government doesn't want me. They want the third energy. They want this weapon all to themselves.
Then this whole mission was a front from the very beginning.
Our government knew that Kirk's project had to be some type of weapon. I mean, just think about it. A staged, accidental death, political asylum, a secret non-weapon project at a hidden military base. And you know how this country has always been famous for developing new weapons in secret. Our government knew that there was a new weapon, and they wanted it. Our real mission was to ascertain all information on the weapon, so that only our country can exploit it. Dr. Kirk's just a bonus.
I can't believe it.
Ha! You naively called me a devil before. But if you think about it, you know who the true devil is.
I don't understand, Gale. Why didn't you tell us?
I can only guess that the two of you were too clean to be trusted by the top brass.
And what about you?
I didn't want to put either of you in danger. What you didn't know couldn't hurt you.
This has all been quite enlightening, but can we go now?
You're right. Let's go, Gale.
And this is the reward for a lifetime of service to the government. Sad, isn't it?
Let's go.
Where's Gale?
Let's go then. Well, that's that. Game over, folks.
After this mission, I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a croc skin bag the same way.
Regina, what are you doing? Answer me! What have you been doing? The hovercraft is being destroyed by the T-Rex!
I caught the doctor, Rick. There's a chopper over here we can use to escape.
Oh, great. I'm heading over now.
Good. I'll pick you up ASAP. Hurry!
That T-Rex is right behind us. We gotta move fast.
Let's go! Rick, faster! Rick, now!
That dinosaur just doesn't give up.
He's still after us!
I'm gonna flash fry that dino dodo.
Despite critical acclaim, Dino Crisis turned into a cult classic rather than a long-time running series, with multiple sequels released, but not in the same high regard as Dino Crisis 1. You can still see people talking about the series online, whether it's for its gameplay, story, or characters. I know many people, including myself, that would love for this series to receive the Resident Evil remake treatment, hoping to one day. This has been Dino Crisis Uncovered. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you enjoyed, leave a comment with any lore bits or your overall experience and enjoyment with the series. This has been Grief, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
You have mail. The final report of Operation Dr. Kirk. Agent name, Regina. Dr. Kirk. Status, unknown.
Due to unforeseen elements of the area, we were unable to recapture Dr. Kirk. His survival is unknown.
Gale. Status, alive.
Gale did survive, but he is seriously injured and is currently recovering at our military medical facility.
Rick. Status. Alive.
Rick is currently analyzing the data that was recovered from Ibis Island.
Regina. Status. Alive.
As for myself, I'm ready to begin my next assignment.
Tom. Status. Deceased.
Tom was attacked and killed by a giant reptile that was inhabiting the island. He will be missed.
Cooper. Status. Unknown.
We lost contact with Cooper at the beginning of the mission and have not heard from him since then.
Mission